There is a new patch in Ultimate Team, which means one thing: gameplay has changed, which means there are new meta tactics for you to try in Ultimate Team. So I'm going to bring you the top 5 new meta tactics for you to use in FC25. For cheap and fast, reliable FC25 coins, check out MMOEXP. The link is down below, and use the code MATTHD for 5% off all of your orders. So let's get into the new tactics, and with the new patch, the gameplay has actually got different. Passing, I believe, is a bit more crisp. Goalkeepers are even more overpowered, and there are new ways to score, which previously weren't even there. Now, this is actually my main account, but I have tested all of these tactics here, guys, on my other Road to Glories as well, and even my starter accounts. They all work across every budget. Welcome to the new meta, though. The 4-4-1-1 is back. It was really strong at the beginning of the game. We even covered that early on. However, it is back and better than before. It plays so fluidly in game and actually plays a bit like a more advanced 4-2-3-1. The passing is really nice. The AI movement actually on defense is really strong. You do notice it a lot. And here are the tactics. Now, in terms of player roles, I've got to run through them to show you one by one. However, 4-4-1-1 midfield is the formation you guys want to use here. It's not any other formation. That is the one you need. Balance, as that gives you the best overall balance in the team. The shape stays the same. It's very consistent, balanced shape. So yeah, it really works well. And then defensive approach is actually going to be 50. Now, I've got to give a big thank you to Manuel Bachor from Team Huller. These are inspired from him. He's literally the #1 player in the world right now with the new cup win he just got. And these are the ones the #1 player uses. So big thank you to him, guys. Now, the balance is 50. And after using these in game, I actually feel stronger in attack and defense, which takes some doing even with a team like this. Now, the player roles, though, are as follows. So for your midfielders in this formation, guys, make sure you're going with holding and defend. For both center mids, very basic instructions there, but you need it, right? You need these players to hold the line in midfield, and they will do a very good job for you. Now, on to the right mids in this team, and this is where things get interesting, guys. You want to have balance there and winger on for your player role for the right mid, and the same actually for the left mid. And as you can see already in attack, look how it shapes. It really does look like a 4-2-3-1, but it isn't. It's actually a 4-4-1-1. And it's so nice. The goals and movement you'll see in this team, especially in the post patch, is stunning. Now, for the cam, I went for playmaker. I did attempt to use shadow striker here, but when I did that, the cam was just way too high up and didn't track back as strongly. So make sure you have playmaker and balance there. And for the striker position, quite simply, advance forward and attack. And they are the brand new meta tactics, guys, for the 4-4-1-1. It's such a nice overall formation. And especially if you're struggling with the new patch, because let me tell you guys, this gameplay is up and down right now. This is the kind of formation that will solidify your weekend league rank. It'll help you do better and is really, really solid. There is one I've missed though. Make sure you have sweeper keeper on. This way, with the new patch, if you haven't seen it, EA have actually allowed crosses now to be a bit more powerful, and they go towards the back post more. Imagine your right winger or left winger is pinging in these crosses, and they're more powerful. They go a bit further in now to the box. So by having sweeper keeper on, that is a new instruction that is meta. Fullbacks, by the way, are both on fullback and balance, and then defenders are simply defend and defend. And by using these tactics, they'll help you out instantly in the game. Now let's go to my next meta tactics, guys, and I've got to show you right now. Tactics got me 11 wins on an account which was like a new Road to Glory, so you know they're solid. And we had about 10 or 11 tough games, and we came through most of them using these. This is the solid 4-2-3-1. I've changed them slightly though since last time, as again, make sure you've got sweeper keeper on, but other than that, we've got holding as the 2 CDM spots there. Make sure you've got holding, as the 2 CDMs do need that in order to make this formation really work. Look at how this formation shapes, guys, with the ball. It's so solid as a formation defensively, because you've got 6 players there who've only got one thing in mind. They want to get the ball back. they want to defend. And to stop the counter attacks, which by the way are very meta right now, this is a brilliant formation for that. I do really think this is a formation that if you've just started the game, if you maybe had a few losses in a row, you need to try this. 4-2-3-1 is brilliant, but specifically the 4-2-3-1 wide. Now, before I show you more tactics though, obviously I've got to show you what I do. So 4-2-3-1 wide is honestly right now probably the best formation in the game, alongside the 4-4-1-1 I just showed you. Short passing is what you need with build-up style, and then high defensive approach. By having the high defensive approach, that is why a counter is actually hard to do against these kind of tactics. Not only that though, with a 4-2-3-1, make sure you're controlling your CDMs while you're defending. So they're the tactics: 4-2-3-1 wide, short passing, and high defensive approach. Now player roles are very, very brilliant as well. So playmaker is what you guys want there. Do not have shadow striker in this formation, they get way too high up. Advanced forward and attack is what you need there as well. We've gone for winger as the inside forward I was using to actually pretty good effect here, but when I did use it, I did see less kind of width in the formation. And in this formation, guys, and in the new patch actually, the more space you create, the more chances you have. So make sure the wingers are on the wing and balanced, and then advanced forward and attack. And they are the most ridiculous 4-2-3-1, very attacking but also defensive tactics that you guys need right now. This formation, man, is goated. It really, really is. Give it a try. Let me know how you do. Now, these next tactics are the kind of tactics you want to use if, for example, you're down by 2 or 3 goals in a game. Let's say you're not really enjoying the game right now, you just want to go all out attack. I've used this to good effect. I actually might start just using it in Weekend League. It's so much fun. This is the most fun formation in the game right now that you need to try. It really is fun. And I've always loved this formation because it's actually really solid. And it might surprise you. Defensively, this works well because it's so just clustered in midfield that it works well against the counter. And with the new patch, you do need a nice midfield. So these are the tactics, guys. Going to be custom there. 3-4-1-2. And look how it looks with the ball. Look at that. It's like having 7 players in attack. It's outrageous because the center mids also get forward. The player runs in this formation, when you start triggering runs, guys, with the LB or L1 button, it's great because you just have so many options in attack. There's always an open player looking for a pass. And yes, obviously having 3 at the back is, you know, not the most ideal thing. But the idea with this formation is that you score more than your opponent. I sound like Michael Owen, don't I? Either way, though, it's really fun, this formation, guys. Make sure you got counter on so that your players just dive forward in this formation. Defensive approach, I've gone for something different there. I've gone for 90. It really is nuts when you try this, guys. Give it a try. You'll be surprised. This formation is so fun. But you've got to be in that mentality, right? You will concede goals in this formation. You don't hear that. But it is all about scoring more goals in this formation, guys. Think of it as like a 2013-14 Brendan Rodgers season. The defense isn't the best, but the goals you score in this team is mad. It really is. In terms of in-game, though, I've gone for defender on the outside centre-backs. Obviously, try and have the right position, guys. When you can use this formation, it will give you a better advantage. Stopper on the centre-back there, who like to step forward a bit more in this formation. They do that in game a lot as well, and it works well. Think of the stopper as like a CDM slash center back, and that's why I like this formation, guys. You've still got a pretty solid formation here with defending. Now, Marquisio and Makelele, right now I am using box to box because it is a formation that you can switch to late on in the game. If you're struggling against a 5 at the back, this could be your go-to new formation. I'm telling you, you will get a goal to come back in the game. Box to box, though, and balance on both center mids. Cam position, I've gone for shadow strike and attack, and that way it's really aggressive up top. It does work better there compared to the 4-2-3-1 because you've also got your players here on box to box who are constantly looking for the ball. So the shadow striker always has an option there. Right mid is inside forward and attack, and the same can be said for the left mid. Advanced forward and attack for the both striker positions, and that way, guys, you will score a ton of goals with this formation. And even if you're in like a boring game, you want to make it more exciting, a bit more exciting, go for it, man. What's the worst that can happen, guys? 3-4-1-2 is incredibly fun. This next formation is broken, and not many people know about this, but this actually attacks in a 2-3-3-2 formation, and it's really attacking very, very glitchy almost. It's that dominant. I really like these tactics. If you want to give it a go, here we go. A big thank you to the FUT universe for discovering these. I can't believe how good they are. Link down below to them, guys. And it's actually a 4-1-3-2, which we actually already knew was very, very overpowered already. However, the way that this attacks is nuts. So 4-1-3-2 is the formation. Balance as the build-up style works the best in this formation, guys, for you. And then aggressive 95. These are insane tactics that if you want to have something fun and also very, very good in defense, but mostly ridiculous in terms of players in numbers getting forward, this could be the one for you. Watch this, guys. So without the ball, that's how the 4-1-3-2 shapes up. So in goal, we've gone for actually sweeper keeper again. That works best here in this formation. Di Lorenzo as my right back, and then my left back are all on the false back and balanced setting. That's what you need for the fullbacks, guys. False back and balanced. Center backs are on defend and defend. CDM is actually holding and defend. That way you've got a very nice CDM there. And by the way, this works across any budget again, as they normally do. Box to box and balance for the center mid. Right mid's going to be wing and balance. Left mid, inside forward and attack. And poacher and attack and false 9. Now, obviously, trying to play as guys in the right position in this formation as well. Not the worst thing if you haven't, but I would definitely advise it. They do have better movement if you can do it. But look what it looks like, guys, with the ball. Look at that. It's such an impressive formation, this one. The attacks you can create with this are stunning. False 9 works so well there compared to when you get to pass to the center mid. The right wing is pretty close. Now, with this formation, what I have noticed is that the link-up play is beautiful. It really is. The counter is strong with this formation as well. You've got a really, really solid line as well when it comes to defending. Look at that. You've actually got 2 lines of defenses to get past when you're playing against this formation. This is what makes it really strong in defense. And even having Hansen as a right mid there who tracks back is great. However, what I love is actually the closeness when you attack with the ball. Look how close there Musiala is to the CDM, while also being close to the false 9 Chiesa. And look how the left wing is really close to Vinicius. It makes it really hard for the opponent to actually track any runs here. It really is beautiful. These tactics are a must-have. I recommend going and trying these right now. They are really overpowered, especially in this new post-patch era we're currently in. Welcome to tactics that will really surprise you with the new post-patch meta, and these are actually 4-1-4-1. These tactics are very, very interesting because if you want to have a formation where you actually feel like you're in control of the game, these could be the ones for you, especially with the CDM here. This CDM player role or position really does dictate the game. Imagine having like a Toni Kroos, Paul Scholes kind of player in that position. They can really control the game. Now, in terms of that position, though, I'd actually would advise having someone like Marquisio, who's big, strong, but can also ping a pass really well. Make sure to have a CDM there who can pass strongly, guys. And even better if they have passing styles. Now, big thank you to FUT Trader. Link down below, guys. He has discovered these, and they are really beautiful tactics. So he's gone for the 4-1-4-1. Very, very overpowered formation right now, guys. He's also gone for counter as the build-up style there, which works great. And the passing man in this is actually the best passing formation I've shown you. If you're good at passing or maybe struggling with passing, this could be the one for you. Defensive approach, make sure to actually adjust there to 56. That will be the one you need to go for there from this new tactic. And also the counter with this formation is stunning. This is such a good counter attacking formation, and it also does attack, guys. It's more like a 4-3-3 formation. Look at the change there. 4-1-4-1, bang. In attack, 4-3-3. Super clutch formation that if you want to see how to win and not use a 5 at the back like a lot of rats out there, this might be the one for you. However, I would still adjust, guys, sweeper keeper on any formation you're currently using. Now, right back, full back balance is what you need. Defenders as centre backs have as defender defend, full back and balance for the left back, inside forward there for the left mid, right mid going to be inside forward and attack, centre mid both on box to box, as that will give you a lot more control in midfield, and then holding and defend for your CDM. The CDM is the most important player in this team. Again, get a player with passing play styles but also good at defending. Definitely do that. Chiesa as my striker there is on advanced forward and complete, and look how it plays in game. It's like remember the meta back in the day when 4-3-3 was really strong? This is how it feels using in game, guys. And playing possession style FIFA with this formation will get you wins instantly. This formation is very underused, and one I definitely think you should try in your 5 formations you can currently use in FC 25. Anyway, they are, guys, some of the best formations you need to use right now in the current game and the new meta. The codes are on screen there for you guys if you do want to use them as well. There is the 4-1-3-2, but really 2-3-3-2 in attack formation code. 4-1-4-1 code is there, guys, as well. The 3-4-1-2 code is there again, and the 4-4-1-1 is there for you to use as well. Anyway, hope you guys really enjoyed this current new top 5 meta tactic video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below of any of these tactics. Give them a try. Leave me some feedback as well. Thank you for watching. Have a very special day, and I'll see you on the next big brand new video.